Hi Year 8. So you're just about to take your options, and it's really important that you make the right decision. So I'm going to speak to you today about Spanish. So who should choose Spanish? Firstly, you've got to enjoy the subject. So if you go to Spanish and you know that when you go there you enjoy the learning that takes place, then probably Spanish is a subject for you. Also, you've got to have the right aptitude for the subject, which means you've got to be good at it. So look at your tracking that you've just received. If you're on track in Spanish or you're exceeding your targets, then again, you're good at that subject and Spanish could be the subject for you. You've also got to have a positive attitude to learning, because without that, we can't work with you. So even though you might not be on track, if you've got the right attitude, then Spanish could be a subject that you choose, because with that attitude, we could help you get back on track. So why choose Spanish? There are many reasons why Spanish could be the subject for you. Firstly, having a qualification in a modern language really helps you to stand out from the crowd. Only about 33% of the population have a GCSE in modern languages. You could be one of those third of the population that says to future employers, I've got a really good memory, because to learn Spanish you have to be able to retain thousands and thousands of new words, new vocabulary. And when you start to apply for jobs or universities, you're actually saying to an employer, I have the ability to learn my language and an additional language, and that says a lot about you. It also helps you with your university applications if that's something that you're planning on doing. A lot of the top universities, no matter what course you're applying for, look for a GCSE in modern languages because it is a sign of intelligence. So what about future careers? GCSE in modern languages obviously helps you with a lot of different jobs. There's the most obvious ones like translators, but then there's some of the less obvious ones. Some of the skills that you acquire, such as problem solving, memory recall, and effective communication skills, will help you in whatever field you decide to go into. So don't look at languages and think, I'll probably never use that again. Look at it very much from the skills that you'll acquire, because you will acquire skills that will be able to be transferred into every job that you could possibly imagine going for in the future. Okay, so just one final piece of the jigsaw to help you decide. And obviously, in 3 years' time, you're going to be sitting your GCSE exams, and you do need to know about how you will be assessed at the end of those 3 years. There are 4 papers in modern languages, and they are all exam-based assessments. There is no coursework. And it's divided into 4 areas: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And each of those areas carry 25%. So each paper is worth 25% of your overall mark. The speaking is really important. You have to have effective communication skills. You have to be able to stand up, to sit down, to have a conversation, to involve in role plays. So if that is something that you struggle with, then perhaps you need to look carefully at this subject, because 25% of it is speaking and you will be expected to do that. The other 3 exams are very much exams in a normal situation, sat in a classroom answering the questions that are on the paper. So that's everything that you need to know. If you want any more information, please speak to your Spanish teachers, who will be only too happy to help you make those final decisions. And if I still haven't managed to answer some of the questions that you might have, please feel free to come and knock on my door. It's been great that I've seen some Year 8s already coming down asking follow-up questions since our assemblies, so I am here to answer anything that you need to know. Okay, and good luck with your decision. Thank you, Year 8.